From Dandyland Studios, my name is Joey Helpish, and this is How to Song. And today we're doing something different. No intro, no hypeness. I'm feeling weird and sad and stuff. So I'll just get a little bit into it, but then I just want to get right into expressing my feelings and getting this stuff out into a song. There is a new movie that portrays an autistic girl played by a neurotypical girl. It's really offensive. I did a reaction to a song called "Oh Body" from the movie. And it got a little bit of backlash in the comments, and it was just a reminder of how far we have to go. And the silencing of actually autistic people. If you didn't know, I'm autistic. And so last night I came up with this little riff. And this morning I started writing some lyrics. And I'll finish writing those lyrics live today. But I want to start by building emotionally what I'm feeling musically. So I'm going to kind of tell the what, but not the how. I will hopefully get into, I'm working on a big video explaining root motives, but here's what root motives is. It's a thing that Kirsten and I, my partner and I, came up with. It's emotional music theory that replaces the modes in a scale with emotional root motives. So I'm going to tell you what they are and explain what's going on, but I'm not going to tell you how I got there. We can do that another time. So the first thing is, and let's do this thing. Boom. So let me bring up this keyboard so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So the first chord in a major key is love, and how you think of the chords is like, here's the root. Here are the branches and the leaves, and here is the trunk. But I am going to just have a bare tree with no branches and leaves, just the root and the trunk. And that's going to be going throughout the whole thing. And we'll kind of layer that and move through it in different ways. And then I'm gonna, there we go. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little distance, add some reverb to that. Maybe a lot of reverb. There we go. And then underneath that on the piano, so I just started playing this on the piano last night. I'm going to do our main riff. Which is love. What is happening with that keyboard? Why are you weird? Okay, so love, hope, power, I think. Yeah, love, hope, power, hope. All while that suspended love chord without the branches is going on. So. And then, let's see, we got love, power, suspended in love, and then, yeah. So love, hope, power, but in transition, and then love. Okay. Then I'm going to layer up 2 guitar parts doing the same thing, which is going through the love, hope, power, hope, and then just the root of love, just a smaller branch, if you will, suspending over it all. Okay, now we're going to roll some bass underneath it. Then I want something kind of higher. Okay, so poke some holes in that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Let's vibe out. Okay. Okay, then we're going to use the drums to try to bring some dynamics to the situation. Expressions of your vanity, inspirational, ableism, inspirational, ableism, hurts enough to make you cry, and you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired, and why you're feeling to sing this stuff without breaking down and crying. Yeah. Whoa. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. All right, we're gonna lay down the pre-chorus and chorus. Whew. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. I think we're just gonna layer up the pre-chorus. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and my lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and my lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. It's just expression. Vanity and inspirational. ableism, inspirational. Ableism. Vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. Okay. Gonna vibe for a second. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Okay. I'm going to warm up on these main vocals. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. Put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other when you speak up. They cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Alrighty then. straighten up a little bit, though. Come over here. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they can't not be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. No, I ain't feeling flattered. I just feel like my voice don't matter. Instead of asking what we need, they treat us like we're a disease. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, their reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My lack of it hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason. Okay, we're gonna layer that. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. You're not right there. You're not right there. They congratulate each other. You're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they. You're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. No, I ain't feeling flattered. I just feel like my voice don't matter. Instead of asking what we need, they treat us like we're a disease. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My life. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. Okay, I think we're going octaves. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. I want to turn down everything else right now. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi. Okay, there we go. Better balance. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. Needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate. Ooh, I might cry. You're not right there. They congratulate each other. You're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. No, I ain't feeling flattered. I just feel like my voice don't matter. Instead of asking what we need, they treat us like we're a disease. It hurts enough. We're a disease. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. We're a disease. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My life. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi, the reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put. Good morning, BJ. hurts enough to make you cry? Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. Needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. No, I ain't feeling flattered. I just feel like my voice don't matter. Instead of asking what we need, they treat us like we're a disease. It hurts enough to make you cry when you become their alibi. The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My life. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspiration. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. I wonder. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. Okay. And I'm going to add some drums, some accents. Portland, because Portland. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. It hurts enough to make you cry. It hurts enough to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. When you speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. It hurts enough to make you. Good morning. I don't know how to say your name right, so I'm not going to try. I'm sorry. But good morning, buddy. A great... damn it. I'm bad at words sometimes. Especially new words. Okay, so we're now going to take this whole thing. We're going to build. So we just move this probably, I don't know, 4 bars or something. 8 bars. What are we going to do? bars. And then we're going to build a build. Oh no. Oh, thank you so much. Gray. Okay, good. Thank you. Good morning, Gray. Not to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they. Okay, we're gonna do some balancing checks. And then we'll think a little bit more about the outro and intro. Seems like the balance is pretty okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, why I turned it so low, is one of the best ways to get a good balance is to turn it way down, then turn it about halfway, then all the way. But the louder we turn up the volume, the more the mix lies to us. So if you turn it down, then you listen, okay, are those vocals too loud? Are they too quiet? How's the balance of the instruments? Inspired. Okay. And I think I want to go out the way I came in, but in reverse. So let's see here. Welcome, Gray. It's always exciting to see new peeps. And then I'm gonna reverse it so that starts with the bass piano and the main piano riff, and then goes out, and then we will add a fade. And then I'll talk a little bit about what is going on this week. Didn't have my effects set, Doc. I done messed up. Just want to say good morning to Doctor's Orders. Okay, to catch y'all up, all you late bloomers. Actually, let me do a thing first before I start yapping my face off. Let's mute the vocals and let this sit underneath while I kind of talk. Then we'll listen to it, and then I'll give you guys a chance to ask any questions or say any comments. But here's the deal. Where? Why? Okay, so in case you haven't seen the video I did. Okay, so a couple things that happened. One, I did a song called Neurotypical that is about the experience of masking and being autistic. And the response was overwhelmingly good. And so I decided that I'm going to make an album. But I'm going to do it quickly because I have a thing coming up in March, which is not that far away. So for the next, and we might delay the March of Marvin like maybe a couple days. I'm going to make an album called Actually Autistic. What I didn't expect is then immediately I would find out about this movie by Sia called Music, in which one of the main characters, Music, her name is Music, is autistic and played by a neurotypical girl, Maddie Ziegler, excuse me, and I did a reaction video to the song, one of the songs from it. It was a really horrible experience to watch. It was really overstimulating. It was really insulting, and so that's kind of what I did. So last night I came up with this little piano riff, and this morning I wrote the words right before I went live. I was expecting to write them live today, but I just couldn't. Like, as I was having my coffee, the words just came to me, and I just had to do it. So we just laid down the beat. Every day now, officially, every day at 8 a.m. Pacific, I'm doing How to Song, and for the next week or so, weekish, I'm writing a song about the experience of being autistic. This one is a little more broad than the rest will be. There's more specific autistic things I want to talk about. But this one is more, it's about this concept that is called inspirational ableism, which is like able-bodied people trying to represent the disabled, and it usually comes off in a really gross, condescending way, and then not including the people who actually have the disability in the conversation. Or in this case, not getting an autistic actor to play an autistic character. There's plenty of us. And so, and we call it inspirational ableism. And there's this little saying called "Nothing about us without us," and that's part of the pre-chorus. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm going to be every morning writing a song and working on a song, making a song about autism, and I'm going to call the album, it's probably going to be like an EP. I'm going to call it Actually Autistic. Yeah. And I'm going to, since we're done here, I'm going to take a break. Then I'm going to make a quick video for this, and it's going to be the same kind of video that I did for Neurotypical. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's on my page. And just is going to be a lyric video with my face in the corner singing along and kind of doing a lip sync thing. But still black and white, because that's what I like to do. Anyway, I'm going to play this song. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, I'd love to hear from you while I'm playing the song. And then, because this is your last chance to speak now or forever shut the hell up until tomorrow morning. Yeah, so here we go. Here's the song I made today. I think I'm just going to call it Inspirational Ableism, but definitely in the tag, I'm going to put a song about how I feel about Sia's new movie. And thank you guys for hanging out, and let's check it out. Meow. Dumbass, and I forgot to unmute the things. That's okay. Buddies, I want you to give Gray, did I say that right? Yeah, Gray, some love. Gray found the Neurotypical video and just subbed. Let's make him feel welcome so he hangs out with us in the morning. Rides this songwriting train with us. Okay, so here we go. I actually unmuted this time. Here's Inspirational Ableism. It hurts not to make you cry. Will you become their alibi? The reason to feel inspired. of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. No, I ain't feeling flat. I just feel like my voice don't matter. Instead of asking what we need, they treat us like we're a disease. It hurts not to make you cry when you become their alibi. The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Ableism. It's hard to listen to that and not cry. Let's listen to it one more time. Speak now or forever shut the hell up till tomorrow morning. Then I'll say goodbye to you guys. But man, I just gotta hear that song again. Also, I gotta memorize it so I can make a video real quick. Not to make you cry when you become their alibi. The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. They put on a show like they care and act as if you're not right there. They congratulate each other. Speak up, they cannot be bothered. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity. I'm literally using Kirsten coming in the chat right now just to start it over so I can hear that beginning again. Kirsten, welcome, Gray. We have a noob. Person who found the neurotypical video, and this is their first morning show, their first How to Song. Drop Kirsten's chat, baby. Also, I fucking miss you. Go home. And you're doing awesome work in helping our friends with the babies while they recover from surgery, and you're amazing. And also, to hell with them. Come home. Okay, let's listen to the song. Finish thing. Okay. To make you cry when you become their alibi. The reason to feel like we're a disease. It hurts not to make you cry, and you become their alibi. The reason to feel inspired while your needs are being denied. My lack of ability is not a lack of humanity. Anything about me without me is just expressions of your vanity and inspirational. Ableism, inspirational. Okay. All right. Before I go, just want to say a few things. First of all, I'm just gonna ask a question, so maybe you can answer it. Should we start this a little later? Should we start this at 9 a.m. Pacific or 8:30? Or should y'all just do a better job of being on time? What do you think? Should we start a little bit later? We could. I could start it basically right now, instead of 8 in the morning, instead of so early. But I think for most of you, I mean, for Kirsten and I, it's actually better right now that it's 8 in the morning. And for most of you, it's later in the day. I just want to say welcome, Gray. I just love that you found that video and you came to hang out with us. I look forward to getting to know you. And the other thing I gotta mention some things. One, every morning this week, I'm gonna work on a little album about being autistic. In March, I'm doing the March of Marvin, Marv Ellis, best Northwest rapper of all time. I'm remixing his music, and I'm using it to teach emotional music theory throughout the month. And we are raising money for our scholarship fund to help pay for song therapy and music lessons for people who can't afford it. Speaking of song therapy, we haven't done this in a while. We always do it in March. We're doing free song therapy sessions. So if you don't know what song therapy is, I just did it for myself. It's just taking your thoughts and feelings and translating them into a song. It can either be over the phone or video or text. And it's usually, I just try to get you to rant for 10 or 15 minutes. And then it doesn't take me long to just translate it into a song. And then I record me and the guitar, make a video, put it on YouTube and send you the link. And you can do one for free in March. And so holler at me. If you're not following me on all the things, you should follow me on all the things. I'm on Facebook, even though I don't want to be, just like everybody else on Facebook. And I'm on Instagram, it's always Joey Helpish. And follow me on TikTok. I'm doing some cool stuff on TikTok right now. And then there's always helpish@gmail.com. You can send me an email if you're interested in doing a free song therapy session. And then also, as a side note, we are going to be doing... Oh, shut up, would you? We're going to be doing free songwriting workshops and free music lessons. Just a 30-minute music lessons, because it's time for spring term at Dandyland, which, if you don't know, is a school that Kirsten and I have. It's like, well, it's a school and a studio and a song therapy clinic. It's its own thing called Dandyland Studios. And if you're new, Gray, and you don't know, on all music platforms, so Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all the things, you can look up Dandyland, and you'll find all the songs, all the silly songs and stuff that I write with students, with kids and adults. And if you look up my name on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, whatever, or YouTube, or this very channel, I have 30 something albums and a whole bunch more coming. So, yeah, I think that's it. I hope you have a badass day. See you tomorrow. And I love you. Peace.